WHBF-TV, Rock Island. From Channel 4, this is Action News at 6.
Good evening, I'm Wendy Ellis.
And I'm Paul Meinke. While some economists are predicting that...
WHBF-TV, Rock Island. For the Quad Cities and the entire Iowa region, this is 4 News Today.
Good evening. The accused killer of junior high teacher Terrence Hunt is back in Illinois.
WHBF-TV, Rock Island. For the Quad Cities and the entire Iowa region, this is 4 News Tonight.
Good evening. Attorneys will once again question prospective jurors tomorrow in the Darnell murder.
Live from WHBF, this is 4 News Today with Julia Dragos. Weather with Denise Whitaker. And sports with Fran Riley. And now, 4 News Today.
Good afternoon, I'm Juliette Dragas.
Live from WHBF, this is 4 News Tonight with Juliette Dragos. Weather with Denise Whitaker. And sports with Fran Riley. And now, 4 News Tonight.
Good evening, I'm Juliette Dragas. A Rock Island man is homeless tonight following...
Get ready for Channel 4.
Now, with news for the two-state area, this is Channel 4 News Today. With Phil Dawson, Juliette Dragos, Chris Prophet's weather, and Don Sharp sports.
Good evening. I'm Phil Dawson.
I'm Juliette Dragas, and tonight there's growing opposition to a hydro...
You're watching WHBF, the Quad Cities, Channel 4. On the move for the two-state area, this is 4 News Tonight. Live from the new WHBF-TV with Phil Dawson, Juliette Dragos, Chris Prophet's weather, and Don Sharp sports. And now, 4 News Tonight.
Good evening, I'm Juliette Dragas.
I'm Phil Dawson, and tonight the Scott County Sheriff's Office is still trying to notify the families of 2 young people killed in a violent 3-vehicle accident earlier this evening.
The 2 occupants of a car headed south on Highway 67 in Riverdale were killed instantly when their vehicle crossed the median.
WHBF-TV, news for the Quad Cities, with Jeff Rudolph, Carrie Lake, and Brent Eklund. The Quad Cities News Team. And now, News 4 Tonight.
Good evening. The man accused of murdering a 9-year-old Rock Island girl is...
This is News 4 This Morning.
Welcome back, everyone. I'm Serena Fazan. It's about 5 minutes before the hour. Taking a look at local news this morning.
This is News 4 at 6 with Steve Smith. Carol Maloney's weather. And sports with Dave Remsen.
Women.
Now live from the Quad Cities, this is Channel 4 Eyewitness News at 10.
Good evening, I'm Liz Luby. Welcome to Channel 4 Eyewitness News at 10. You saw the first view.
You're watching Channel 4 Eyewitness News at 10 with Liz Luby.
Today was the last day to ship those Christmas gifts regular mail. I'm Carolyn Ryan, and coming up, I'll have a live report.
Find out how you can help get holiday packages to troops overseas this busy holiday season. And an accident on I-74 ties up traffic in Davenport. We'll have the details next.
Now live from WHBF-TV in the Quad Cities, this is Channel 4 Eyewitness News at 5.
Good afternoon. Thanks for joining us. I'm Tambry Lane. John is off today. Last-minute mailers flooded post offices today, and that is our top story on Channel 4 Eyewitness News. Usually at the...
You're watching Channel 4 Eyewitness News at 5 with John Smith, Tambry Lane, Chief Meteorologist Andy McCrae, and Sports Director Jay Kidwell.
Terry Hatcher is... And I think some cases the opponents are purposely trying to make it confusing.
First on Fox, sorting through the pros and cons of the proposed East Moline hog plant and a possible final vote on the issue. New tools available to help keep area residents safe in case a catastrophe strikes. Plus, making holiday wishes come true for 200 Quad City kids.
And now, your local Fox 18 9 o'clock news with Carrie Phillips, meteorologist Chris McGinnis, and Libby Ellison with sports.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining us tonight. First on Fox, the East Moline City Council unanimously approved.
Live from the Quad Cities, this is CBS 4 News at 5.
Good afternoon. I'm Chloe Maroney. Thank you for joining us today. A gunman holds a woman hostage in Geneseo apartment for hours.
News.
A Quad Cities man learned how long he'll spend in prison for beating another man and leaving him for dead in a ditch. Good evening. I'm Chris Williams. Kim is off tonight. Details on James Salkill's sentence.
Now, live from the Quad Cities, this is CBS 4 News this morning.
A new school with a new crop of students, and it may be getting a new name.
States, and as a result,
and former presidential candidate Mitt Romney makes a stop in Iowa. Good morning. I'm Emily Scarlett.
And I'm meteorologist Kyle Keel in for Anthony Peoples. And if you about the Benghazi attack, and why are these baseball players getting dresses on? We'll explain. And we saw a few pop-up showers earlier today. We're going to continue with that chance throughout the overnight hours. I'll detail that next on CBS 4 News at 6.
You're watching CBS 4 News at 6 with Roland Glembine, meteorologist Kyle Keel, and sports with Elliot Polikoff. This is CBS 4 News at 6. Now, live from the Quad Cities, this is 10 at 10 on CBS 4. Your first full forecast is minutes away.
It's one of the scariest diseases out there. It can cause you to lose your memory, even your identity. But a local senior center...
WHBF is local for you. This is Local 4 News this morning.
Good Wednesday morning. Thanks for watching Local 4 News this morning. I'm Chris Langlois.
And I'm Emily Scarlett.
WHBF is local for you with Chris Langlois, Emily Scarlett, and meteorologist Anthony Peoples. This is Local 4 News this morning in high definition. Fox 18 News is live at 7 with Redrick Terry, Alexandria Icamoni, and meteorologist Ash Simpson. You're watching Fox 18 News at 7. WHBF is local for you. Now, here is your digital-only look at Quad Cities news. This is Local 4 News Midday, only on OurQuadCities.com.
Hi, everyone. I'm Alexandria Icamoni. Thanks for joining us for Local 4 News Midday.
WHBF is local for you. This is Local 4 News at 6.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Jim Needleman.
And I'm Tiffany Lundberg. Thanks for joining us for Local 4 News at 6.
Bettendorf.
WHBF is local for you with Jim Needleman, Tiffany Lundberg, Chief Meteorologist Andy McCrae, and Sports Director Jay Kidwell. This is Local 4 News at 6 in high definition. This is Fox 18 News at 9 in high definition.
Good evening and thanks for joining us for Fox 18 News at 9 at 11:26. I'm James Sears.
WHBF is local for you. This is Local 4 News at 10.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Jim Needleman. Thanks for choosing Local 4 News at 10. Health professionals say they still don't know what's causing hundreds of people to get
live from the heart of the Quad Cities.
You're watching our Quad Cities news this morning on Local 4.
Good morning and happy Thursday. I'm Danielle Davis.
I'm Brittany Dobbins.
And I am meteorologist Tyler Ryan. Thank you guys for watching our Quad Cities news this morning at 5 on CBS.
Yeah. And it wasn't
Live from the heart of the Quad Cities, you're watching our Quad Cities news at 7 on Fox 18.
Good morning and happy Tuesday. I'm Danielle Davis.
I'm Brittany Dobbins.
And I am meteorologist Tyler Ryan.
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween. The gang, we're back together.
Yay.
Live from the heart of the Quad Cities, you're watching our Quad Cities news at 8 on Fox 18.
Good morning and happy Halloween. I'm Danielle Davis.
I'm Brittany Dobbins.
And I am meteorologist Tyler Ryan. Thank you guys for choosing our Quad Cities news on Fox 18 this morning.
Now, live from the heart of the Quad Cities, you're watching our Quad Cities news at 4 on Local 4.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Jim Needleman. Thanks for choosing our Quad Cities news at 4. A murder 5 years ago. And unsolved Halloween murder. A man gunned down in downtown Moline 5 years ago. How his family remembered him today. Our Quad Cities news at 5 starts now.
Live from the heart of the Quad Cities, you're watching our Quad Cities news at 5 on Local 4.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Jim Needleman. Thanks for choosing our Quad Cities news at 5. Reaction comes from the Hawkeyes head coach about a big decision for the football team. That's after the...
Live from the heart of the Quad Cities, you're watching our Quad Cities news at 6 on Local 4.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Jim Needleman. Thanks for choosing our Quad Cities news at 6. A Halloween murder in downtown.
Now, from the heart of the Quad Cities, you're watching our Quad Cities news at 9 on Fox 18.
The city knew full well that this was a dangerous structure.
Live from the heart of the Quad Cities, you're watching our Quad Cities news at 9:30 on Fox 18.
Hello again. A woman accused of hiding her son's body will...
Live from the heart of the Quad Cities, you're watching our Quad Cities news at 10 on Local 4.
The community at large, we just pray that someone will say something.
You're watching Channel 4 Rock Island.